well. And our duty is to come to hear from you. I usually say that the price for doing well is the burden to do more. So you guys are doing a whole lot, but we have come to collectively task ourselves to do more. That's the charge the president has given us, and that is the background of the deep dive. The deep dive is to get into a sector, to understand the issues. We don't want to operate on the periphery. We are all busy, and that we are the Ministry of Finance. We are the intersection of too many processes. As a result, the time we take to get into the weeds of the sector get limited. So we've called you to the ministry, but we decided to come here for many reasons. One is to come and to humble ourselves. That's why you are here. You are the chair of this meeting, and that we are here to listen and to give you the chance to speak to us truthfully. We come in humility to say that we know that we're not perfect. There are areas that we could do better. We want to hear from you. What can we do better? What are the challenges you have with us? Where? And that we commit to taking actions to make sure that we do not become the reason why you don't perform. And we also, from our vantage point, we can see. We'll tell you if there are issues from outside. We'll tell you, well, you could do better here. In the spirit of frank, honest conversation. And then we will talk about partner support. The first thing we'll talk is the government's budget. You know, you're in the budget, and how are we performing? There are some what we call public sector investment program projects that you have to coordinate. You know, we will discuss those in your normal budget. You see how we perform. That's the first. And then in a donor-funded initiative that you are spearheading, we'll get into that. And then collectively, how we can make this sector to not just be on the expenditure side. You know, we are intent on increasing revenue. Increasing the revenue base. The budget now is above 800 million, 880. But the request that came from ministries and agencies, minimum to fund them and their ambitions was more than 2 billion. So although this budget, you know, is we increased over last year's budget of 738 million, but from what we heard from all of you, you know, executors, implementers, you want more. You don't want more just for the sake of things, but because of your ambitious targets. You want to do more. In the ARD, we have also set big targets. So we need to increase the resources available for development. So for you, the conversation will be interesting. We're talking expenditure, we're talking revenue. So I like what you said. You have come to give us solutions. So in a way, maybe we have come to the solution temple.
This is Focus on Liberia. My name is Jeremiah Mowat. Finance Minister
Commissioner General
Augustine Kpehe
of the Liberia
Ngafuan.
Revenue Authority to come here for us to talk.
is visiting the Environmental Protection Agency of Liberia to ascertain
We've started already.
challenges
We want to talk
and
more.
needs
So
of the
basically,
entity.
that's the essence. We've been
So
going
once
around.
again, my name is Jeremiah Moga.
Public Works last Tuesday at agriculture on last Wednesday. We're at health last Thursday, and we were at education. No, we're at education. I'm forgetting the date. And then Tuesday, we were discussing the energy sector with Mohammed Sharif and others. Took a deep dive in energy. You know, all the issues and concerns, but all the progress that has been made, we need to make more progress and make more progress quicker. That's the essence. Yesterday we were at water and sewer with Mo Ali and his team. We say water is life. So we're thinking of the progress they are making. We don't want a situation where the progress stalls. The president wants us, you know, in the AID, government's plan to develop the country is encapsulated all our targets. But we don't want just talk. It's on paper. We have to walk the talk. But the president is telling us that he's not really walking the talk. He's introducing a new phrase. He says we should run the talk. We should run the talk. So the deep dive is a means to hear so that we run. So that in every sector, whether it's water, electricity, environment, and, you know, roads, you know, everything, health, education, that the development the people crave for is given to them, and the sector ministries and agencies are delivering. And the Ministry of Finance has to be an enabler, not a disabler. So that's why we came here. So with these few remarks, I say thanks again, and we can begin. And let me just introduce who just came in. You know, budget is so critical when some things are on the decks and they're not cleared, you know, they lead to some delay. So one can understand why the Deputy Minister for Budget and Planning, you know, just arrived. So thank you again, and it's good to be here. Thank you.
So, permit me to get closer to my computer. So I brought you two slides in terms of all these, and we can begin the discussion.